This is the world's cruelest punishment. The guards cut open the man's clothes and applied lubricant to his arm. They hung a timer around the man's neck, then fitted a steel ring around his hand. Next, they opened a hole and pushed the man's hand through it. The man instantly let out an agonizing scream, but he quickly fell silent because the temperature outside the carriage was minus 100 degrees. The man's hand instantly lost all feeling from the extreme cold. At this point, a 500-kilogram iron hammer was already prepared. When the countdown on the man's neck ended, his arm was pulled back by the executioner. The officer gently tapped each area of the man's skin with a spoon. In the next second, but the people watching nearby didn't dare make a sound. It turns out that in 2026, human destruction of the atmosphere had caused global warming. To solve this problem, scientists created a special freezing substance. However, when they released it into the atmosphere, it accidentally triggered an ice age on Earth. Fortunately, one scientist had built a train powered by a perpetual motion engine in advance. The only surviving humans on Earth could only live on this train. But even in this small train, there was still a wealth gap. The rich enjoyed a life of luxury and indulgence on the train every day, while the poor could only eat food made from cockroaches. The poor had long since had enough of this life. The man, through careful observation, discovered that the guards' guns had no bullets. To test his theory, he charged directly at the guard. Jack pointed the gun at himself and pulled the trigger. When the poor heard this, they immediately began their rebellion. They lifted steel pipes to jam the closing doors. Without bullets, the guards were quickly subdued by the poor. Jack then rescued a father and daughter, because this man was a master locksmith, essential if they were to reach the wealthy's carriages. With the man's help, they quickly opened the doors. The poor arrived at the food processing workshop. Seeing the food, they immediately began fighting over it. But when Jack saw how the food was made, he felt utterly disgusted. Their daily food was made from cockroaches.